Welcome to another episode of the HerbmanT podcast, where I am your host, HerbmanT. Now, I recorded this entire thing already, right? And then guess what? The audio was jacked up. All messed up. I should have checked it. I didn't check it. That was my own fault. But if you want to support the podcast, head over to the shop. 2 ebooks here. Herbal Cheat Sheet 101. And also Detox in here if you want to know how to, detox and really heal anything or reverse any problem if the body is willing to do so. In the mug, some more shirts there. All right, so the topics for today. Excuse me. I just had some of that natural OJ. Frequent urination, amblyopia, lion's mane, Balanitis, and much, much more. Let's get started with frequent urination. I gotta breeze through this before this camera die on me. Now, frequent urination may happen when there's a problem with part of the urinary tract. So understand your urinary tract is, you have your kidneys, ureters, bladder, and urethra. All right, so frequent urination may happen when there's a problem with part of the urinary tract. So it could be an infection, disease, injury, or irritation of the bladder, a condition that causes your body to make more urine. So when dealing with frequent urination, you want to focus on the urinary system. So kidneys, bladder, ureters. You have herbs for that: corn silk, burdock root, cleaver's herb, nettle leaf, etc. So these herbs tend to have a diuretic action. Some of them can have an antimicrobial action on top of that. So it can be used to cleanse the kidneys or the urinary system. And that will be the corn silk and uva ursi leaf. A great herb for the bladder will be marshmallow root to help reduce inflammation. You also want to look into the hypothalamus gland. It produces an antidiuretic hormone, and the pituitary gland stores this hormone. So antidiuretic can tell the body to reabsorb water. So you could have a reabsorption issue in combination with some type of infection that's going on that the body is trying to get rid of. So you're not only going to focus on your urinary system, but also your endocrine system. The hypothalamus gland and your pituitary gland are a part of your endocrine system. So some great herbs for that is Schisandra berry. Be sure to research more when using that herb, or even licorice root. Research that as well. And also you could look into chaste tree berry for that pituitary gland. Not to mention your bladder, your urinary system contains nerves. So look into herbs for the nerves. So skullcap, St. John's wort, blue vervain, and many more. All right, amblyopia. Now, these are questions people have asked me to give some suggestions on. The first one was what to use for frequent urination. And now on to the next one. Is there anything that can assist with amblyopia? So amblyopia is lazy eye. If you didn't know, when talking about, I'll just read this here. So lazy eye amblyopia is reduced vision in one eye caused by abnormal visual development in early life. So caused by abnormal visual development in early life. So genetics, you could be born with just a genetic weakness, weak central nervous system, weak endocrine system, more specifically connective tissue. So herbs for the eyes. The eyes contain nerves. It contains blood. They contain blood. They contain lymph as well as connective tissue. So you want to make sure you are consuming herbs that help to give the eyes what they need. So nerves, gotu kola, ginkgo leaf, skullcap, a great herb to help restore eye vision. Bilberry, specifically, which is just a softer version of blueberries. For the lymph, you have red clover blossoms, and also herbs for the kidneys and the skin. Your kidneys and your skin promote the movement of lymph. So diuretics for the skin, connective tissue tonics for the, diuretics for the kidneys, again, diuretics for the kidneys, connective tissue tonics for the skin. So horsetail, goat's cola. And then, you could look into using a parathyroid glandular for the parathyroid that deals with calcium utilization to help strengthen connective tissue in the eye so that it can, the weaker eye can begin to move with the stronger eye. And a whole lot of fruits, a whole lot of berries, and a whole lot of melons. You must hydrate. You must give the cells what they need. They want hydration. They want electricity. They also want astringency as well. And you can find that in fruits, berries, and melons. If you don't want to reverse this problem, don't try to, have a diet that's 80% fruits, 20% whatever else, and build your way to 100% fruits. If you really want to fix any type of, central nervous system problem, any type of neurological problems, 100% fruit is the way. If you don't do 100% fruit, you're basically just treating the situation. All right, what's the next question I had here? What herbs to help with nerve damage to the intestine? So, one, no matter what type of nerve damage you have, you're going to be focused on the nervous system as a whole. Hopefully, my audio didn't just get thrown off there. Again, no matter what nerve damage you are trying to fix in the intestines, in the leg, etc., you're going to be working on the nervous system as a whole. So skullcap, St. John's wort, blue vervain, oat straw, gotu kola, all can help to, bring balance to the nerves. But you want to eat electricity. Your nervous system is electrical. Again, you want fruits, but also, nerve damage in the small intestines. You could be having an issue with your adrenal glands. Your adrenal glands control your autonomic nervous system. The autonomic nervous system is responsible for, moving food through the gastrointestinal tract. So adaptogens for the adrenal glands can help. Some of you may have heard of ashwagandha root, schisandra berry, and licorice root. Do your research before, using schisandra berry and licorice root. But tissues to focus on, of course, adrenal glands, as well as your intestines. It could be that waste has accumulated in your intestines. So these acids are beginning to tear down the tissues in the intestines, causing the nerve damage. So you're not moving this food like you should be, or you're not moving the waste like you should be. So herbs that have a laxative action could help. Herbs that have a carminative action could help. So yellow dock root for the laxative action, or even some chamomile for the carminative action. Carminatives help to relieve gas, whether it be more burping or more, passing wind. All right, will these natural herbs make your vision perfect without wearing glasses? Because I wear glasses. So this was on a post. This is on a post. I was talking about herbs for the eyes. So herbs alone would not give you perfect vision. You must incorporate food. You must eliminate stress in any way, shape, or form that you can. So you got to add fruits, berries, and melons in combination with herbs to help promote detoxification. And this just means promote the elimination of waste. This includes digestive waste and cellular waste. Cellular waste, you're talking lymphatic system, you're talking kidneys, you're talking skin. Digestive waste, of course, you're talking the intestines. So a lot of herbs, a lot of fruit, and consistency. If you want, you can say perfect vision, but the best vision your body can give you would be more appropriate. All right. Is it true that lion's mane is good for kidneys as well? It can be indirectly. Oh, there that goes. Hold on. Let's see if I can get another camera for you. All right. I'm working on it. Working on it. I should have had it up before, but hold on, give me a second. I'd like to do one takes. Oh, we're not gonna do that, camera. Not gonna do that one. There we go. We're just gonna roll with this now. Old school, baby. All right. Up close and personal now. Gotta finish. All right, so the question was, is it true that lion's mane is good for kidneys as well? So it can be indirectly. From what I understand about lion's mane, it is good for the nerves. The kidneys contain nerves. So again, indirectly, it can benefit the nerves. Benefit your kidneys. Indirectly, it can benefit your kidneys. What herb works good for balanitis? Balanitis. Do I still have it up here? I think I exited off on accident. No, it's right there. All right. Balanitis. Let's go ahead and move this over here. Nope, that ain't working. Here we go. See if it comes back. See what we got going on here. All right, I just gotta. Nope, that's not it there. Where did it go? Well, let's X this off. I don't think I need this anymore. This was a article, it's a research article about lion's mane, some of its benefits. So antioxidant, antimicrobial, anti-cancer, and potential neuroprotective, neuroregenerative properties. Hit the X on that. Here we go. Balanitis. All right. Balanitis is pain and inflammation, swelling. Well, pain and inflammation of the glands of the male part. They get weird when I say that, so I just say male part. So they say one of the main ways to treat it is to clean it up. Clean, wash better. But then they have antifungal creams. So from a herbal standpoint, you can look into, natural antifungal creams such as they may contain golden seal root or Oregon grape root or some type of antifungal herbs. It also says to treat it. You want to look into antibiotics or even getting a circumcision. Now, when dealing with an infection, you must focus on your immune system. So the lymphatic system is your main immune system. So you got to move lymph. But again, going back, you got to clean downstairs, man. You got to tighten up. You got to do better. But to move lymph, you could simply light exercise, get some massages. But from an internal standpoint, you must focus on your kidneys. You must focus on the skin. Some herbs for the kidneys: corn silk, parsley, nettle leaf, cleavers. Herbs for the skin: the horsetail, gotukola, and many, many more. I think I had one more on here. One more question. See if I can find it. Yeah, so I really enjoy and appreciate what you do. I would like to learn more about herbs and herbs. Can you suggest some books to me? Thank you. Well, just go online and search, herbs for beginners, or research Materia Medica, or herbs Materia Medica. And you can find a ton of free sources online. Also, just go to Amazon and type in herbs for beginners. You could definitely find a ton of books there where you can get started. If you want something from me, you can, head over to my website and get the Herbal Cheat Sheet 101, 3rd edition. And it's just that, a cheat sheet. So, and it's herbs by system. So it shows you, cardiovascular system. So what it consists of, how does it function, what happens when it's imbalanced, or what they call, have a so-called dis-ease, and then some herbs for the cardiovascular system. Ginkgo leaf, hawthorn, donquy, moves the blood. So I'll go over each system briefly. Again, this is a cheat sheet, definitely a jump start to learning about herbs. But it's important to know that if you must understand I highly suggest you understand the human body when studying herbs, so you know how, okay, this herb affects the kidneys. What else can help the kidneys to function properly? Oh, adaptogens or herbs for the adrenal glands. Why? The adrenal gland sits on top of the kidneys. Your adrenal glands influence your kidneys. Oh, the adrenal glands is a part of your endocrine system. What can help my overall endocrine system? Because if my overall endocrine system is not functioning well, my adrenal glands may not function well as well. So, also in the ebook, I have a section on herbal actions. Tons of herbal actions. You got stimulants, tonics, help to strengthen things, antimicrobials to deal with infections, expectorants used to expel mucus, and many more. And and then where to buy herbs. So Australia, New Zealand, Africa, different places you can buy herbs around the world. All right. But at the end, sorry for the lesser quality, but hey, I tried to do the podcast, did not get my audio done correctly, so I had to redo it in the camera's battery life doesn't last that long. But thank you all for watching the podcast. Enjoy the rest of your morning, afternoon, and or night. Peace.